Welcome back everybody to the RSC13 second day of the rival play-ins. I'm still Tavish, this time joined by my RSCast co-host Kingsman Gas. So normally we meet on Monday, now we also meet throughout the week. How are you doing?
Yeah, everyone's lucky they get me on the desk. I'm only filling for casters these days. I'm a replacement. I told Stingray, if you need me, DM me, and I'm here. So
Wow.
I was needed. But yeah, second series of the night. Erebos able to come away from Uranium with a 3-1 win in our first series. Honestly, underestimating my predictions on the RSC cast with a 3-1 win. I had that as a game 5. And well, as the bracket shows, Ash did a double 3-0 yesterday. Are we going to see the repeat of a double 3-1 tonight? Or are we going to see a bit of a change up here in the rival tier?
Yeah, and I think, knowing you want to see that change up, because obviously you want to see Knights prevail here. That's just pure logic, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, we just see the bracket. Now let's take a look at the two teams, because it's going to be Knights taking on Erebos, and I already saw Erebos on stream, so we already know what they're capable, but we didn't see Knights before here in the plays. It's their first time here, and obviously then comes the real big question. Will they be able to perform under the pressure? Because it's what we had in the previous series as well on the Uranium side, is you're on stream, you have an audience, you're playing, so it's your only live here. How will they perform?
Yeah, exactly. Different players react differently to being on stream, especially if it's your first season and you haven't been on stream before. I know for my lads, they definitely have played more than one season. But honestly, I'm not too in touch with the Erebos lads. I don't know how much they've played on stream, especially in a playoff scenario where it's one life and your season is literally over, because that's what it is in this play-ins. You aren't like the 9 o'clock game where it's you have another life. You don't get that. They only get that. So, Tavish, I believe now we've got a set of predictions to do, and I'm going to ask you first. Who did you have winning this series?
Well, my original team I had for this one was Uranium, but they didn't make it through. So I'm going Erebos here, and I'm thinking they're going to take this 3-1.
Well, that certainly put me in a bad mood. But I've got back my franchise here. Obviously, Council of Sir being my franchise, and I know they were good at the start of the season. But I've given Erebos a bit of credit. I've taken it as a game 5. I'm going to have Knights taking it 3-2 in game 5. I think Erebos are going to come out firing here, out of the marks. Get maybe game 1 or 2. We might be looking at a reverse sweep maybe. Or it's going to be the other way around. Knights take games. Erebos form a little bit of a comeback. But I think regardless, it's going to be a game 5. Which other way, is it going to be Erebos firing early or Knights firing early? I think one way there's going to be a huge shift of momentum game 3.
Alright, well, I do love those kind of games where it's a big momentum shift in game number 3. And if you're wondering, why aren't we seeing any of the team stats? Well, sadly, there are some things broken. But the things I can tell you is Erebos the number 5 seed from the Ignis Conference. Knights the number 4 seed from the Glaciers Conference. A little bit of a win-loss differential. Knights in general score a lot more goals, and the goals conceded are pretty similar, so this will prove for a very interesting game. But that is enough of us talking about what is going to happen and stats this and stat that and what we predict. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see who is gonna make it through to Championship Saturday and who's going home.
Yeah, and well, it's going to be a big series for both of these teams. Obviously, it's the final one of the night regardless. One ends a season and one will get you to Saturday. Playing the loser of the game at 9 o'clock. Could be a good start for Hexos, but it's going to be saved from Shattered. Immediate pressure from Erebos. This could just be open for Shattered, but a nice save again from Hexos. He's already all over the field. But at the start of the field, first 20 seconds, both sides having good chances.
Yeah, Shadows here looking for an infield pass. Gets denied by Chris. Hexos, beautiful clear into the other side. Chris hoping to follow up. Gets it in front of target. Steve does get a clear there. Sir Cubics gets one piece. Chris backing off a little bit, but still keeping the ball in that Knight's side. Shadow now looking for an opportunity. Only finds Sammy Boy. And it's a bit of a back and forth, but that's to be expected here at the start of this series.
Yeah, both teams trying to figure out how the other plays. You have that bit of awkwardness for the first minute as Cubics beats that. That's just rolling off the post. And what a save from Chris. I don't know how intentional that was, but the follow-up from Steve not able to reach Jeanette. And fun fact, Cubics is actually the owner of Council of Sur, so I think if anyone's going to want to see them win tonight, it's going to be him. And that's a nice save from Shattered again, picking up his second of the night, and that's a miss from Cubics. Going to be almost punished by Hexos, who goes flying past the ball. But yeah, I don't think Erebos would look so nervy coming out the gates here.
No, they definitely don't look nervous at all. That's probably also because they played that series, but Knights as well, they don't look that nervous. It's like a couple of double commits here, but that's, to be honest, that's to be expected, because, you know, it's still the rival tier, it's not the highest of the highest. There will be some double commits, and Erebos here doing the same thing, so it's not that bad, but I expected worse from Knights. But they're playing pretty solid here. Obviously, like we said earlier, game one, kind of that taste game, kind of like testing each other's defense, testing each other's offenses, who's gonna play like what's gonna happen. But so far, not disappointed yet. They're a difficult scenario, but Shattered keeps it out.
Yeah, thank God you couldn't see my reaction there. Yeah, I looked stunned, I think the word was. As Hexos looks for a shot now, it's going to be saved off the line. Certainly Erebos pinning Knights down here, but yet they haven't found a breakthrough yet. Steve puts it down. I don't think that's where he wanted it, but it's still a good 50 from Shattered. It's going to find Cubics, who looks to go alone here. 30 boost on the wall. Can he make a play off it? Off the ceiling, looks for the pinch. He does beat Hexos. And C does get the 50. Is there a follow-up from Shattered? No, only a 50 with Hexos here. And well, it's been an Erebos game so far, and this could see with the first goal, but Shattered picks up his 4th game. What a pivotal player he's been for the Knights side so far.
Yeah, Shattered definitely doing a lot of defensive work, and here on the other side, trying to keep the offense going. Shattered does get a +1, looks for the second touch, does get denied. Beautiful clear by Sam Warrior into the other side. Hex is now trying to follow up, gets it on the backboard, leaves it for his teammates. Chris trying to follow Sir Cubics there, and then Shattered again. First, we've been talking about so much here already in this game of 1. It's 1:50 left on the clock, and neither team able to break the deadlock, neither team able to break the defense on the other side. And maybe here an opportunity. Hexus gets removed from the field, and Shattered keeps the ball in that Erebos side, but still without any success. The ball goes back to the middle.
And cleared away now by Steve Blood to the corner, looking for the net, but Chris isn't going to be challenged on there. You just need one dodgy occasion. Just bangs on goal. We've seen them miss it in Master Tier, let alone 2 tiers down in Rival, and that's a banging clear. Can Steve Blood get a redirect? No, he can't, but the ball onto the backboard. Awkward for Hexos. Going to be a nice 50 from Shattered. Cubics is up, looking for the first goal of the night, and I think that's just off the post. And somehow Knights not able to get anywhere near the net, unless this is going to go in from Shattered. I don't know how that's gone in, really, but Knights take the lead with a minute left.
Yeah, a little bit of a double commit here from Chris and Hexos on the wall. And then Sammy Boy is the last man, but he didn't expect that to happen. And it's Shattered. He's not complaining. He gets a free shot on target. I think he pinched it in as well. And then with 1 minute exactly left on the clock, it will be Knights taking the first goal, taking the lead here in game number 1. But if this is going to be a repeat of the previous series, then we might see a late equalizer and even an overtime. Because that's what Erebos normally do. They have to warm up a little bit, but when they're warmed up, they will show utter dominance. And here Axels with an opportunity tries to get the ball towards the backboard, does bounce down. No real follow-up. Shattered, beautiful clear into the other side. Final 30 seconds ticking down.
Yeah, it's been a massive game of offense versus defense. Knights have defended very well so far, and Shattered just putting my heart on edge. And it's a nice save to get his 6th save of the game. 10 saves for Knights. How long can they hold off? They've got 17 seconds to do so. C gets his 3rd save of the night. 11 saves for Knights now. The Erebos offense has been absolutely just non-stop this game. But as it stands, the ball gets put into the Erebos half. Ball needs to be kept up here. And a double commit. It's going to fall down. Doesn't matter. Knights take game 1.
Yeah, and this was a beautiful game 1. It was so close at the start. That was like, who's going to break the deadlock? And then a double commit gives Shattered Fuban, sorry, that opportunity to get that only goal needed. And now they have a lot of momentum going in game number 2. But it wouldn't expect me if we see Erebos bouncing back.
Yeah, no, Erebos having they just have more pressure in that game, and it's one overcommit that left them in the stands. 11 saves in total for Knights and 14 shots from Erebos. Both sides certainly had their chances, And I mean, yeah, I've just seen on the replay the double commit from Stee and Shattered that should have probably been a goal for them, but it wasn't. And well, this next game is crucial because I think it can go either way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And then if we take a quick look at the shots here, on the Knight side only 8 shots, but on the Erebos side 14 shots, just completely outshooting the Knight side. And then on Knights you have 11 saves, so a lot of savior work, and that's probably something that we expected from them as well. We didn't get to see the stats on the screen, but we know that Knights is a very defensive team in general, that they can save a lot of shots. And Erebos, we've seen it in the previous series, they'll outshoot you in any margin and they hope for the best. And that's probably something that we'll see a lot in this series, that Erebos will have a lot of shots, Knights will have a lot of saves, but it all comes down to who will be the first team to break the other's defense. And now finally we see an early goal. So Cubic straight after the kickoff will get that opening.
The one who's known as best goalie EU, he calls himself. He's going to find the back of the net. It's going to be 1-0. Only took 6 seconds in this game for Knights to break the deadlock. And it's a huge goal as well, because if it's a repeat of game 1, well, we might not see another goal in this game, but Hexos is going to want to change that ball to the backboard. We know how mechanical he...
Oh!
Yes, that's happened. I was going to say how mechanical Hexos is, but it's a lovely double tap off the backboard, helped out by Shattered, but it's tied up again.
Yeah, and then in the end, Sammy wasn't sure if it's going in or not, so he just jumped forward and hoped for the best. And in the end, it worked. There was only, not even any power needed, just touch it and it's in. So, equalizer, first goal here for Erebos in this series. Shattered here already looking for the lead. Yeah, they got straight after a kickoff. And we just had 5 minutes of 1 goal with a lot of pressure. And now we're 22 seconds in and we already have 3.
Yeah, both defenses had an absolute blinder last game. Now they look like they are blind. So, that's a big difference from game 1 to 2. But as I said, it's going to be massive how this game ends. And well, oh, double tap from Hexos. Yeah, there you go. 2-2, 4 goals in 30 seconds. Tavish, it's not ending.
It's never ending. Hexos showing the mechanical side. Beautiful flip you said there to give it to Sammy Boy. And this is something we've seen in the previous series. It was just Sammy and Hexos constantly following each other, completing each other's shots, completing each other's passes. And it was just beautiful, and they're probably going to do it in this series as well. So Knights, you better strap in, because it's going to be a lot of saving on your side with those 2 players linking up the entire time. Chris here looking for an opportunity as well. Blood does get it clear towards the side, tries to get an info pass, tries to get it past one. Sammy and Hexos both waiting. Sammy Boy now does get a touch from the wall. Double commit with Hexos, but Hexos leaves in time, and it's a quick shot on target. Easy save for Blood.
Brilliant save from him. As we said, can Knights hold on? There's a huge Erebos attack here, and there's a double commit out from Knights, but Stee making his mark with 3 saves already, and he's looking for his offensive mark as well, but Chris is going to save that. Someone we haven't talked about much last series was the bit of I don't know what the word is, but the brick wall, and Stee is going to be the brick wall for Knights. He picks up his 4th game with a lovely 1v1 here as Cubics pops the ball up. Steve again looking for that shot on net, a double whiff on the side of Erebos. And well, the ball not pressured enough due to that demo, but 2-2 and the goals seem to have slowed down.
Yeah, it was probably just that first minute of utter aggression, and now both teams are realizing we cannot be that dominant or that aggressive the entire time. One of the 2 needs to settle down, and it's not gonna be Council of Serene Knights, because this is just Shattered. Beautiful touch. Chris, not a good clear, and then Sir Cubics just easy touch towards the back of the net, and then they are in the lead yet again.
Yeah, unlucky for Chris. I've seen that ball many times where you can pinch it, it goes all the way around and clears for you. He's just got unfortunate enough where it's just fallen straight to Cubics. And well, we know Erebos have had an answer to every quick Knights goal so far. What do they have a quick answer this time? It doesn't look like it. It's Cubics bangs it downfield. Stee to chase. Not a shot though. It is going to come back out to Shattered, who fakes it, but Chris still going to get the 50. This is over to Hexos, who looks for a pinch. The ball sends high. Cubics unchallenged in the air. Looks for the double. He does get it, but Sammy Boy, nice read from him, and half the time gone. Knights have the 1 goal lead, but we've seen an extra 4 goals in comparison to game 1.
Yeah, there are a couple of whiffs here and there. Sammy Boy gets the infield pass to him, shoots it just under the crossbar, and you were looking for an answer from Erebos. Well, there you have it.
I wasn't looking for an answer from Erebos, but I thought Erebos might have an answer. And they have had an answer. 3-3, the third time they've come back from a goal down now. They can definitely score. They've proven that last series, and they're proving it in this series. And Hexos is going to look for their first lead of the series. Not going to find it, but Shattered going all alone down the wings. Only going to find Sammy Boy, though, who does flick past Steve. Cubics is waiting back, but Shattered going to beat the 50. Sammy Boy up, looking for the solo play. It's a huge miss. And Cubics with a pretty weak shot, but it finds the back of the net. And one big miss. And for the fourth time this series, this game, Knights have the lead.
Yeah, that was a whiff that we've seen a lot in the Prospect play-ins, and now we're gonna see an arrival as well, because that's the best there is. Just see the most awkward plays, the most beautiful whiffs in the higher tiers, because then everyone can feel good about themselves. And it's unlucky if you're an Erebos fan, because it's definitely rough seeing something like this. But Cubics, he's not complaining. He gets a free goal basically, and like I said, it was not a power shot, but it was just enough to put it in. Now a double commit from the Knights players gives Hexos an opportunity to clear it all the way to the other side. Steveblot, not the best of touches, and Sammy Boy quick shot on target. Steveblot clears it into the corner. Chris wanted to follow up, but leaves it for Hexos. Quick shot. 3 players needed from Knights, and I hear Wycocaster here catching his breath like, oh, luckily we don't get a 4th equalizer.
It's like watching ranked. 3 players just jump for the ball. I've seen it so many times where it just comes out to a player, and that's Cubics with a pivotal touch. It's not going to be touched out though, and it's just deja vu. Erebos have found the net for the 4th time and equalised for the 4th time. A touch from Cubics, not enough to keep him out. Shattered, unable to find the clear. If that was in real life, it'd go down as an own goal. But Sammy claims his 4th goal of the series. This is just shooting of Cubics versus Sammy. And Erebos, they just want to take the lead because they haven't done it yet. And that's a shot looking for the lead. But Steve finds his 6th save of the game. I don't think with Steve in net that Erebos can get through.
Yeah, Erebos definitely struggling here to get that lead that he desperately needs. But on the other side, Knights doing a beautiful job defending. Like I said, Steve Blood getting 6 saves already. Shattered Fewman having 2 saves to his name. So 8 saves on the side of Knights compared to the, I'm not really good at math, 14 shots from Erebos is a lot already to think about. And then we had 8 goals here in this game number 2. We had 5 minutes in game number 1 with only 1, and now we still have half a minute to go to get to see who's gonna win this one, or before we go into overtime. Shannon doesn't want to go into that overtime, clears it into the middle. Chris tried to follow up. Cubics and Hexos there both touch the ball, so the ball bounces back. Seablood's shot will go high, and the final seconds are ticking down.
I'll be honest, when you said, oh, I can't do maths, I thought you were trying to do 2 plus 1 plus 1 for their saves, and that's a huge miss from Sammy Boy. That could have been the winner, but it's going to be saved by Cubics from Chris. And with OT, 0 seconds, we find overtime again. 17 shots from Erebos. A weak shot from Cubics is going to find Shattered as Knights look to apply the pressure. They want the goal. They want the 2-game lead, but Hexos is going to clear it away. Only to find Chris, though, who lays it up for Hexos. We can know what he's like in the A. He's very good, but it's a nice clear from Cubics. Only as far as Sammy Boy, and 30 seconds gone. Both sides look like they're not willing to give this one up.
No, this is something that we saw in the previous series in that one overtime as well, is both teams will most likely throw one player forward, the second one in the middle, and the third one will be back. You don't want to overcommit, you don't want to be over-aggressive, and then the only thing you're going to do is play counter. And when you have an opportunity to punish the other team, you will, but you will not be the one to overcommit. So strap in for possibly a long overtime, because both these teams in this game have scored a lot of goals, have had a lot of opportunities to put it to bed. And so far, this might be an opportunity. It's on the post. It won't go in. Steamblood gets the final second touch. And I wanted to say there's going to be a long overtime, but 1 minute and 5 seconds. And Knights will take the win.
Yeah, Steve finally gets that compensation up front. The 1 shot, 1 goal. He was the defensive masterclass all game. He finally converts one up front. And now I'm really hoping my prediction at the start of a reverse sweep is not true. Oh, please just win game 3, Knights. For my sake.
Yeah, for your sake, it would be nice if they won that one. For my sake, well, my prediction is already out the window. I just want to see a lot of games now. I want to see a lot of damage. I want to see you sweating as you see Knights slowly crumbling away to Erebos winning. But it all comes down to, can Erebos bounce back? Because before we started this series, we were already talking, Game 3 is going to be a pivotal game here. And it was kind of predicted on Erebos being a little bit more dominant. But now it all comes down to Erebos. Will they be able to bounce back? They had 17 shots in total here in this game, compared to the 8 shots of Knights. So we know they can have a lot of shots on target. We know they can have dominance and pressure. But is it enough to take a win?
That's the answer. That's the question that we will find out. I'd say Erebos have been dominant, just haven't taken their chances past a very strong Knights defense. So we get to see game 3 do or die for this Erebos side now. A loss will see them out of RSC 13. Yes, it is RSC 13. A good thing I remembered that. But yeah, game 3, Knights match point, coming in as the 4th place seed from Glacies. They're going to look to knock out an Ignis team. Hexos with a quick shot. Cubics is going to save though. Early pressure, Erebos looking like they want this. And Steve with a miss. It's a shot from Sammy Boy. 11 seconds in. 2 shots for Erebos. 1 goal. Brilliant start. The dream start for Kevin's side.
You forgot the name of the franchise.
No, it might have Hades. What? I'm just saying Kevin because I know he's in chat.
Okay, yeah. 385 MS or Kevin, however you want to call him, is very happy. And like you said, Knights is on a triple match point. And with that opening here, they're looking like triple match point. We like those odds to turn them into our favor. And they're gonna take the battle to them. So strap in for this game, because so far, every time, we had Knights opening the scoreline, but now it is Erebos opening the scoreline and keeping the pressure alive. So hopefully, it is a good omen for them that they can win this game, that they can at least force it game number 4. Because so far, we've seen them play good, we've seen them play bad, but it's never enough. So curious to see how game 3 will unfold.
Well, something I didn't mention, that goal is the first time Erebos have taken the lead this series. So we're wondering what they can do with a goal in hand this time as Hexos clears it down. This could be for Cubics, but a nice 50 from Sammy Boy, who I think the pass was originally led to. No idea though. Cubics, I think, looking for a pass. Shattered. I don't know him as very mechanical, but he is showing a mechanical prowess with the ball hovering over the backboard. Hovers again. Steve looking for the shot. It's a good 50 out. And this time it's Erebos playing defense and playing it very well as they manage to hold on with a minute 30, but pressure still coming on in the form of Shattered, who beats Sammy Boy, but that ball's not going anywhere really. Ball cleared away, miss from Chris, and the pressure's still going to be coming. Sammy Boy onto the backboard, bangs it away. I think that's pressure finally relieved. And Erebos showing they can defend now, Tavish.
Yeah, Erebos definitely showing that they can do more than...
Huh. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here and we found another fail of the week, ladies and gentlemen. This is massive. Sammy Boy is just doomsday dished on his own net over Chris. I don't know if Tavish has cut out, but I think that was just comical timing, because it's a sensational doomsday dish from Sammy Boy, but onto the wrong net. And that is not what you want as Erebos. They've just conceded an own goal, which leaves the game all tied up. And Tavish, I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I did see that, and sadly my connection kind of didn't want me to see that. But, you know, I think I know what happened there. It was just Sammy Boy, he saw you in the booth, and it's like, 4-time fail of the week winner. I can do you one better. I'll do it and play it. I'll just show it how it's truly done. And every Erebos fan here, every one of Hades fan is slowly, you know, already putting the blankets around their face like we don't want to see this anymore. And every Council of Certain Knights fan is slowly cheering like, yeah, we're gonna probably sweep this this series. And Sammy Boy gets at least one clear here towards the side. Chris trying to follow up. Hexos in the end will clear it into the other side.
Tavish trying to curse Knights whilst not even being the GM of the franchise in the booth. There you go. He definitely wants a game 5, but Steve doesn't want that as he booms it downfield, looking for the double tap. He gets the double tap off the crossbar, but no pressure from Cubics that leads to a goal, and that's just overshattered, but it does go wide to the corner. Demo looking was Chris, and that's a demo, and it's going to lead to a goal. Hexos finds the lead back for Erebos, and it's with a lovely demo from Chris onto, I think it's Steve Blood. And well, Erebos take the lead back, and the hope that they can go on is definitely back in their hands.
Yeah, they get that lead back, like you said. Hexos, beautiful play there to get that goal. And now Hexos looking for another opportunity to get the infield pass, doesn't make any contact. Cubics on the other end does clear it towards the side. Stevelot now looking for an opportunity, doesn't get the touch needed. Chris goes for a flick, does get it past one. Shadow's still up, does get it past Hexos. Sammy Boy now looking to drop it down, looking for Chris, does find Chris, and they extend the lead.
First 2-goal margin we see, and it goes to Erebos in Game 3. We said Game 3 was the biggest game of the series, and Erebos are looking to have it in their hands. And well, it just leads to a comeback. I've already seen one of my teams get reverse swept on stream. Don't let me watch one live. Oh, chattered, this is not the moment. But yeah, well, I don't think I want to see another reverse sweep onto one of my teams. I'd rather they just won the 3rd game, to be honest.
Well, there's still some time left for you to not witness that. Below comes down. Will they answer, or will Erebos just be a little bit too dominant here in this game number 3? Still looking for a pass down. Doesn't have any success. Shadow trying to keep it in that Erebos side. Cubics up for a shot on target. Shadow looking for a little bit of disruption. Steamblot's quick shot on target will go underneath the crossbar. 50 seconds left on the clock, and only a 1-goal difference between the two.
Lovely ball out, and Steve reads it perfectly. A side flip on the end of Chris. Pressure on, ladies and gentlemen. 50 seconds left, but remember, Knights are still behind in this game. They still have to find another goal if they want to take it to overtime, and that's a kickoff in favour of Erebos as Sammy Boy looks to extend back to that 2-goal lead as Chris booms it to the corner. Ball also boomed down, but Cubics gets the clear away. Only as far as Hexos. Oh my god. As we see a triple commit from Knights, but Shattered's able to pick it up. Cubics is going to get the beat. It's going to be into the net. And with 30 seconds left, Knights have found the net again. 3-3, and are we heading to overtime?
Yeah, it all comes down to, will we see an overtime? But that play was a little bit weird, because it was first like, oh my god, a triple commit, and then Shadow just popped that ball high. Cubics was already up, and then it's just like that late equalizer. Final 30 seconds, Hexos in the air, showing everyone that he's a mechanical monster. Looks for the flip reset, doesn't have that much luck. Stevenot goes for the 50, wins it, but Sammy able to follow up on the final result. And Erebos tried to keep the pressure. Final seconds ticking down. Will we see the second overtime here in this series, or will we see a 0-second miracle for one of the two teams? We will not see that. We will see that second overtime.
One goal can end Erebos' season here. They need to get that goal ahead of Knights, but it's going to be Steve controlling it. A bit awkward. Shattered with the beat. That's not on net, though. Hexos, though, a bit awkward for it. And Steve looks for the drop down. He gets the drop down, but it's cleared away from Hexos, who I must say is having a stellar series regardless of a win or loss here. As Sir Cubics bangs it downfield to Hexos again, who's been, I'd say, the backbone of this team here. His ball drops down, and no one will be there. A bit of a misplay from Chris there, but ball goes to corner in 30 seconds. It's looked like Knights have come out the gates, but anything can happen.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, we're going to probably strap in for a long overtime, but I said that last time, and then I kind of cursed the other team immediately. So, we're not going to say that. We'll see what happens, but like you said, Knights, they came out hot here in this overtime, and now it's slowly settling down. Both teams, they don't want to make any mistakes. Definitely Erebos, they don't want to make any mistakes, because for them, it's do or die right now. It's that golden goal to stay alive in this play-in bracket. And for Knights, they have to be realistic. If, let's say, you lose this overtime, you still have 2 chances to take it in the end and continue. Because in the end, it doesn't matter how good you are, how dominant your win is, as long as you win and you make it through. And Shadow here playing a little bit with the Erebos players, does get it past the 1, but Sammy able to follow up. Slowly taking his time, winning the 50 against Steve. And now 2 players from Knights committing. Axel's in the corner looking for an opportunity. Shadowdale gets a demo and goes into that airball side looking for an infield pass. Does get the infield pass. Shot on target from Cubics. And they win the game. They win the series. Knights will advance to the playoffs.
They will, and it's a lovely infield pass and a lovely shot placement. And it's going to be Knights saving me from an absolute heart attack. 3-0. And, well, I think I'm going to be in that VC celebrating afterwards, if they're still around. But how close was that series? Regardless of what the series score says, all 1-goal games, 2 overtimes. Got to give credit to Erebos.
Yeah, definitely have to give credit. But not only to Erebos, also for Knights that they were this consistent throughout this entire series. Because obviously game 1, all of it was in the end a 1-goal difference. But game 1 was just 1 goal. Then game 2 was 5-4, and then this one was 4-3. And obviously, we have a series MVP. It's gonna be Steeblood. 1693 points, 8 shots, 3 goals, 2 assists, 10 saves, and 2 demos. Just utter dominance from Steeblood in this series. And I think the entire roster just fitted perfectly together to get that sweep.
Yeah, absolute brick he was, and a rock for the team. And I'll be honest, going into this, I said I was a little bit worried about how he'd fit into the team, and he's done brilliantly. He's showed everyone wrong. A brilliant game all round. As, yes, stats come up 10 goals, 2 goals separate the 2 sides. And I don't see how that works, because really it should be 3 goals separating them. But maybe so that's something on stats, and maybe that's just me being blind. But there you go. Second series of the night is over, and it's in a sweep for Knights. I wouldn't say a dominant sweep, though. They were sat back most of it, but they have just got the goals where it mattered.
Yeah, exactly. You said it perfectly there. So with that, we have the final team actually from the lower bracket would make it through to that playoffs. So now we only have 1 series left here tonight to see who's going to continue in that upper bracket and who's going to continue in that lower bracket, before we know who's going to be facing off against each other on Championship Saturday in that rival tier. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll have the Mirage versus Hydras game ready for you in roughly half an hour. So we'll see you there.
You're happier without me. I'll burn my dress and sell my ring. I hope that she's nice. Hope she don't make you think twice. Hope you got everything you wanted. You can keep all our old friends, get married and have some kids while I'm in California dreaming. But when you're lying next to her, remember she's damn more. She's damn more. Looking for one like you. She's not me and you know it, and I guess it's enough for you. When you're lying next to her, remember she's damn more. Remember that I loved you more. You kissed me 'cause you were sorry. Back at Stephanie's party, you made yourself feel better. Broke me again all over. She told you that I was wrong. Tried to me to move on. I'm sorry that I never showed you I'm meant forever. Next to her, remember she's damn more. go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure. Space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure.
like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
And welcome back to the RSC EU stream. I joined, you guys have seen 2 matches so far in the playoffs, but or play-ins. Today it's the last one. And it's gonna decide who's gonna go up to the upper bracket and who's gonna go to the lower bracket, who's gonna face Ash. Now D-Lynch, what do you think about this matchup?
Look, they're both two very extremely good teams. They wouldn't be here in this upper bracket stage if they wouldn't, showing that just consistency throughout league play, and there's some kind of big RSC kind of regulars being around. Patroid on one side for Hydras, and then obviously for Hydra, and then Mirage on the other side, consistent players like Lucas and Bailey. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's going to happen? I mean, I want to go round to the predictions. I don't know if it's about you, but I think this one's gonna go to Mirage, and I think Mirage will win 3. 3-2. I'll go for a 3-2. I'll go for a game 5 here.
We see. Well, look, you took my prediction. I kind of wanted to go for Patroid just because it's Patroid, but just to go back against you, because Bailey is such an unbelievable player in this tier. I think I'm gonna go for a 3-1 victory for Hydras.
3-1 victory for Hydras. Okay, you're gonna go all the way around. I see.
Interesting. You know, have to spice it up a bit.
Yeah, of course you do, but I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Gonna have some variety in the stream here, but I mean, all the players are in, so let's just get them in the game, I guess.
Yeah, we have one final best of 5 for the night, and it's going to be, hopefully, a very entertaining series, as it was a bit quick that last series ended, but we're hoping for a bit longer of a series, potentially game 5 overtime. Who knows? But we're getting right underway, Aaron.
Right into it indeed. Now Lucas tries to dunk Patroid, but Patroid gets it under him. Now Patroid gets it over Bailey. Can he shoot it? Mensu blocks Bisho's shot. Lucas just continue off the wall. Gets a pre-flip. Dunks Kendo. Mensu gets a shot. No, he can't. Patroid gets it out. Bailey now to the sidewall. Just get in the middle. Mensu drops it in the middle, but no one there to meet him besides Bisho. Just flick it past Lucas, but can't. Now Bailey. Bailey shoots it. Is that gonna go in? No, off the crossbar.
And that's a crucial demo by Bichu to stop Luke, otherwise it was an absolute free goal for the side. And they're just proving some very good defense right now as Patroid turning up again. There's some really good pressure on here, but can't do anything. Senses the backboard and Lucas can't do anything. And it is really looking tough right now as Bailey and Nicole are putting on a lot of pressure.
The pressure is looking good here. They already had a shot on goal, and that's what they're looking for Hydra's side. You said 3-1 victory. I think it might be going to that as well, but I would like to see a little reverse sweep happening here. I would love to see it, but let's just keep that for the other games, because we're in game 1. It's gonna decide who's gonna go on to make it essentially a good lead.
Yeah, no, indeed. And look, first game 1. While it does mean a lot, it's often just a teaser game. People just kind of try and get a feel for the game, maybe find their footing in it, because neither side have played tonight. So it's just really gonna. It matters, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. There's still plenty of time to come back, even if they lose this open game. As we see Mensu up here, gonna try and take it all. It goes under one. Can't find it as far as Bailey, but Kendo's in net to save it.
Lucas goes up just to get it under Kendo, but Kendo saves it. Mensu not just to get it in front of the goal, but Bisho is there. Bisho continues. Gets dunked by Lucas. Bailey now. Bailey just gets in the middle of the goal, but Mensu is still back. He wasn't there to support his teammate. But Bisho now, maybe for the double tap perhaps, but Mensu's there to meet him on the backboard. Kendo dunks Mensu, but Lucas gets it out to the sidewall. Can he continue? Yes, he can. 50 zip with Patroid. Kendo now on the ball. Kendo goes to the ceiling, but it touches the ceiling way too early, but he gets the shot off. And there should be someone challenging that for the Hydra side, but that wasn't the case. And Kendo takes full profit of the ceiling, and just bounces it in.
It's some good adaptive play from Kendo, and probably a bit poor on the defense side. Mensu probably having to go up a lot quicker than he did. But he was a bit faked out by not hitting the ceiling and the fake shot there. But Bailey, that's a good save off the side. And he's really bailing his team out of pressure right now. But we're going to see Patroid try to make some magic happen. Beats one and another defender. Bailey up, clears to the side. Bailey just seems to be really sitting back and trying to absorb as much pressure right now as possible, Aaron.
Yeah, so just to touch a ball to the backboard of Hydras there, but just couldn't get the touch off it. Patroid now. Lucas gets it to the sidewall. Now no one to continue besides Mensu, who barely gets a 50 off it. Bailey now, Patroid. Lucas shoots it out to Bisho, who takes control of it. Bisho. Oh, open net for him, and that's a 2-0, I'm pretty sure. 2-0 for Mirage here, and it's looking spicy. It's looking spicy here, D-Lynch.
Looking very spicy indeed. Lucas maybe pushed up a bit too close up behind his teammate. and then the third man is just bumped, and there's nothing you can do, and that's easy as like for Bisho and Mirage. They're taking a nice, good lead into this game 1 so far.
They're leading, and I mean, I thought Hydras are gonna take this lead this game, but that's not the case. Mirage is just I mean, I guess they're more on the attack than Hydras, because the 6 shot that they got, and Hydras only have 2 shots that are shot by Bailey, and I don't think those shots were even close to becoming a goal. So, I mean, it's just warming up, or like you said, it's the game to get used to each other.
Oh, definitely. They do kind of need to find that bit of chemistry right now. And neither side are looking terrible at the moment. It's just those small little mistakes which are kind of costing teams at the moment. And we kind of need to see a lot more working together and kind of spreading out the pitch a bit more for Hydras if they kind of want to get this. As we see there, though, that's exactly what I'm on about. That is a great pass, and Mensu scores.
Mensu gets 1 goal back. Is that enough? That's just the question. But what's definitely the case here? The goal deficit is only 1 here, and they only need 1 goal to equalize things here and to take it to perhaps an overtime, or maybe Mirage or Hydra score before that. But 40 seconds, and it's looking neck on neck here.
I'm telling them they should play more as a team. They should keep their space. As soon as they do that, what do? They score straight away. I think everyone should listen to me a lot more if they want to start winning in this series. But we're going to see if it can happen, though. As we're trying to see a pass infield by Metsu, he can't. It's go clear on the defense from Patroid. The Bailey commits, and it is not looking good. They need to make something happen right now. Hydras, if they want any chance to take this game with 10 seconds remaining. Patroid clears. The clock is in their favour. And it's looking almost certainly in favour of Mirage right now, sorry. And it looks like game number 1 is going to be going to Mirage, unless this ball can be kept up by Hydras. Bailey keeps it up again. Lucas puts it up.
Oh no, that's done it, right? Oh yes, that's done. Kendo beats Mensu there, and it's in the favor of Mirage in the first game. Now, does this game change anything of your opinions here, maybe?
No, I don't think so at the moment. Mirage did look a lot stronger in the second half of that game. First half, it was a bit more towards Hydras, I'd say, but Hydras, they really did start to come back near the back end of that series, back into that game. And if they start playing a bit more like they were that time, trying to find each other with a few more passes and just trying to apply a bit more pressure and not double commit as much, I think they can really start to hammer down on the series.
Yeah, indeed. I totally agree with you here, but I must give a props to Pisho here as well, who is absolutely performing at his best here with his 5 shots, but only 1 goal. That's a percentage of about, I would say 15%. I'm not that good at maths, but
20%,
thank you. And yeah, I mean, the shots that he's been putting on goal are good, but the finishes aren't really there, are they?
No, they haven't. Look, but that's the one thing you could probably give in Hydra's favour. When the chances arose, they took them more often than Mirage maybe did. It was maybe a bit wasteful of the opportunities Mirage had. Who knows? We only have to wait and see how this game number 2 goes, as we're going to get underway there, Aaron.
Gonna get underway in the end. Kickoff starting off. Bisho just shoot it, but misses the ball. Now to get it to the corner there. Mensu just to follow it up, but couldn't. Patroid gets it under Lukash. Now Bailey with the 50. Mensu under Bisho maybe perhaps. It doesn't get it. Kendo tries to shoot it, but demos or pumps it. Bailey there. A 50 in the middle leaves space for Bisho to do maybe a little fancy, but leaves the ball to Lukash to shoot it over Kendo. Kendo just gets a touch of it. Mensu now to the sidewall. Ooh, that's close, but not in front of the goal yet. Lucas now gets a shot off. Kendo clears it out. Patroid just to follow it up, gets it to the corner. Mensu gets it, or doesn't get it. No one gets it actually. Maybe Kendo can shoot it, but it's too late. Bisho gets faked under there, and it's looking neck on neck.
No, it's definitely a lot closer at the start of this game compared to the previous one, and it's very back and forth Rocket League at the moment. And so especially at this skill level, you just need solidness to win these series. Everyone really wants to focus on those fancy mechanics, but you just need to shoot well, rotate well, and pass well. And both sides seem to be doing it so far, but they're really going to have to prove neck and neck to see if anything can split the difference in this close affair.
Oh yeah, we're gonna... I mean, oh! A shot from Bisha with incredible power there. 122. What a shot from Bisha to start things off for Mirage, and I just can't get a grip on Mirage at this point.
Oh, it was a very quick shot, but Luke and another defender were both right there. Probably should be doing a bit better than they did, considering the shot was more or less straight at them, maybe a small bit above them, but that is a kind of perfect start for Mirage in this game so far, and I think as soon as they have that first goal, I think they're really going to put the foot down and start trying to capitalise a lot more. Unless I'm wrong, no, the Cashless Curse does not strike again, but Bisho trying to make another play happen, but only as far as Kendo. But Lucas intercepting well. They're going to try and make another play happen as Mensu up in the air. 3v1 with the defense, but Bisho just so cool, calm and collected, Aaron.
Oh yeah, indeed. I mean, he's doing a lot, and he's demoing. Oh, Troy there with the last minute save, but to continue what I was rambling about, I mean, I think Bisho is having a really important role in this team here, because I mean Kendo and Troy are doing well to support him, so I guess this team can really work out in the playoffs, maybe, perhaps.
No, definitely. If they show any bit of what they're doing right now in playoffs, over the weekend, which they will be competing in no matter what the result of this series, then I do think that they have a very good chance of potentially taking it all come the weekend, but it's going to be very close to see how this happens, because generally in the play-ins, teams don't really... I say that though, as there's a little bit pitch and Bailey. That's capital to save it, sorry, and that was nearly almost a golden opportunity.
Nearly, almost an own goal as well, but not the case here. 2 minutes left, and well, Hydra still are yet to have seen a goal here, and barely shots as well. I mean, this game is not filled with shots. Like yesterday, we saw a game with almost 20 shots. So, I mean, today is a little different, but you must enjoy the goals for what it's given. But as Bishop demos Bailey there, but can't. No one there to finish it off.
No, we like to see what Mirage and Hydra do. They're really trying to find each other passes, but it's a lot of back and forth. As we see almost an insane corner redirect there from Metsu, but he can't finish it off. And that if they end up losing that game, that will definitely be a chance they'll be looking back at. That they'll really be ruined. But Patroid trying to make some defense of clears, but ball gets cleared forward to Metsu. He decides to just leave it. Lucas hits the ball off the wall, and that's a great pass forward to Kendo from Bisho. And Kendo doubles the lead with a minute left.
Doubles the lead indeed, and it's looking harder and harder and harder for Aegis here to get a grip on Mirage here. And yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if they can even get a grip here in Game 3, because they haven't been really properly attacking. I think it's only been Mirage who's really on the offensive here, or on the at least attacks that have a chance here. Just like as Mensu shoots, but there's Patroid there, so yeah, I'm not sure if they can even win this one, or even perhaps win this game here.
I think the game is looking more and more over as time ticks down, but I would disagree in the whole, because in general, they've looked a lot better over Hydras this game compared to the last. It's just been back and forth for both teams. I think just Mirage have just taken their chances better. Maybe got one, I wouldn't say fortunate goal, but unlucky or poor defense, I should say. And then the second goal was well deserved. So if Hydras can kind of tighten up their act together, they're still well within this series.
Oh yeah, and just as the ball drops, it's match point for Mirage, and yeah, I mean, it's Patroid this game who's been showing all of his saves. Wow, 5 saves there to keep his team alive for the match points here, and the match point is about to be played in the next map. But yeah, I have mixed feelings about the game 3. I have mixed feelings.
It's look, for the hopes of the stream, we'd like to see Hydras win. We don't want to end the stream right now. We don't want to end on another sweep. And look, 5 saves from Patroid. It looks like Hydras were putting on a lot more pressure than maybe they previously were. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see, can that turn up. Maybe, I think Hydras, they need just that one chance. If they get that one, it doesn't matter if it's lucky or one maybe even good goal, and momentum could swing just like that. We who knows, or maybe momentum could keep going for Mirage and it keeps building up. Only time will tell. But I still believe there's something in Hydras. There's something in me that believes they still have the momentum to possibly come and change this back.
Yeah. I mean, I want to agree with you here, but the momentum just hasn't been showing here, and yeah, if they get it, it's obviously, like you said, they're going to have a huge chance of maybe perhaps reverse sweeping here. But yeah, like, they haven't been really getting a grip here. But I do agree with something with you there. Oh, Lucas is having a little problems here, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think if they can get a grip this game, they might get a reverse sweep.
Potentially. It's looking like a cross-platform issue was said in chat, but that does not make much sense because it was working the whole time. They were playing already, yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
I think they are. I think Lucas is after to rejoin the lobby, so I think if both teams are good to go. There's been just a bit of confusion from both sides as to what's happening right now. I think there is a sub from Mirage wanting to be made mid series, so I think they need one player from, for Hydra's a mid series substitute. So I do think that Mirage will need to turn off cross platform. The lobby might. I think the lobby might have to be remade for cross platform, if I'm correct.
Oh, they wanted to sub, but you can't join in.
Yeah, I could be entirely mistaken about that. If a lobby's already made but cross-platform turned off, that it, like, if turned on doesn't work, I'm not entirely sure. If both sides are okay, I think we should be able to remake the lobby. If both sides are okay. Oh, it looks like Hydras are just going to stick it out with
Oh, okay. Oh.
They're just going to stick it
okay.
out. We offered
Stick.
conflict in chat is confirming my suspicions that you do need it to just be remade. But look, Hydras just said they'll play on. So conflict as kind of, I think, former kind of staff management in Alpha Surge will could potentially be ruin what's up there happening. We'll have to see, but we're gonna hopefully see if any magic can happen from this Mirage side. Aaron.
Yeah. I mean, I feel. Oh, Lucas gets a shot off, and that's really a shot that's coming close. And like you said, I think if they can get the grip here, they can reverse sweep here. But that's not the case yet. They still have to win 3 games. Mirage only have to win 1, so it's gonna be close. But Bailey has to shoot that in, but doesn't get. It was really awkward there, doesn't get the grip on the ball to shoot it in, but Lucas takes it into his corner. Detroit dunks him a good 50, actually really good 50 from Lucas. Takes to Mensu, who skies it over actually. Oh, I don't know if that was intended, but
we're for all intents and purposes of the stream and the quality of the players, we are going to say it was intended because we like to believe so. But if it wasn't, then that's between the players and us. That's between only the person going for the ball. We're not entirely sure. But look. Oh, Ken does this there in defense, and Oh, looking in a counter-attacking opportunity, and that would really be a double whammy right now. But Mensu taking it up now. It's Bisho gets a good 50 with Bailey. Finally taking some control. We haven't really seen much of that this series, Aaron. Everyone's just trying to boom the ball away. No one's really trying to take much control of the ball.
Yeah, it's like tennis here, actually. But it's not tennis here. It's the RSC But yeah, like look, just like this, can those guys it up? He gets a follow-up touch though, but Lucas, yeah, Mensu immediately shoots it back. Detroit takes control of it, kinda, I would say. Bailey shoots it, and Mensu, I'm not sure what he's done.
Yeah, it's a bit tough indeed, but we see Lucas up quickly, and they are really starting to put on a bit more pressure. As we see, it's all kind of going Hydra's way at the moment. Only really counter-attack opportunities, but we see Bisho trying to change it there. But Bailey manages to intercept it. And this is what I love from Lucas. He's trying so much to just take control of the ball. A bit of a double commit. It's open for Patroid. And, that was an open now. That was a poor miss from Patroid. If he just shot it, it surely would have been in, Aaron.
I would totally agree with you there. That would have definitely been in if he just shot and not take it to an air dribble. Well, that's kind of the mistake I make it once, and then they just dribble in my open net just instead of shooting. I just try to air dribble, and then I screw it up, and then it's a goal for them. But like I said, it's now a goal for them, leading up to the mistake from Pretoria not scoring it.
Yeah, look, that might be finally the bit of luck that Hydra's need. It is finally starting to go their way. The reverse sweep is on as it stands, Aaron, and you said a reverse sweep earlier. Don't tell me you wouldn't love to see it. Even if it goes against your prediction. Who cares? We just want the content for the stream, Aaron.
Oh, indeed. I mean, yeah, we do, but I mean, I think a reverse sweep might definitely be on the table, especially if you create chances like this. This is definitely a goal. Oh, Mensu completely misses the ball there. But yeah, I think a reverse sweep is on the table here. But at least in game 5, right?
I'll take a game 5. I'll take a game 5. I don't know if Mirage or Rahu or any of those boys would like a game 5 at all, but I think if you're a Hydra fan, or if you're just a general viewer for the fun, I think everyone would like a game 5 indeed. But we're just seeing so much pressure. Here's Mensu. Oh, I'm so close. Just can't find the target. I see a big dive by Lucas, and that just nearly goes in, and all the pressure, everything is just going Hydra's way right now.
Ooh, Kendo, that was a huge pass from Bisho, but Kendo, his shot got blocked out by Lucas there. Well, there's only 40 seconds remain, and it's looking to go Hydra's way this game. But I don't want to jinx it, and I'm jinxing it. I don't know, that's a miss! Oh, one of these misses. What are these missions Mirage are making?
Oh, this is just unbelievable right now. We are having such a close in that game, and it is only 1-0, but everything just seems to be going Hydra's away. There is a few counter-attacking opportunities for Mirage that maybe should have been capitalized, but it is just proving to be an ever-exciting series as the tension's growing with 10 seconds remaining. Bisho is up, trying to equalize this series right now. Lucas get the touch out. Kendo trying to put it into the mid. Patro's there, but can't make it happen. The ball manages to stay up. Mensu, sorry. Back into the backboard, and Hydras take their first game, Aaron. Is the comeback on?
Yeah, game 5 is happening. I don't care. Game 5 is happening. You can't say anything to me, but Bailey's on fire. Lucas and Mensu are in the momentum here to continue it, and yeah, I'm pretty sure game 5 is definitely on the end there.
No, game 5 is definitely on the horizon, but there is one little problem that stands in the way of that, and that is a team called Mirage. And if they can kind of get their act together in this next game, that could potentially just squash any hope of having this series go all the way, Aaron.
Yeah, this series, it's a good series, but I'm heading into my least favorite map here. Sorry for my opinions here. We're gonna head into Back with Bark here, and Back with Bark, Well, I don't want to talk too much about the map. I want to talk. I want to talk about the game that's gonna happen there. It's gonna be just dominating. It's gonna be a 3-0 win for just. Game 5 is gonna get won by Mirage. I want to guess. Utopia calls for snowy. I guess. Thank you, Air.
Oh, a snowy map. Ooh.
I mean, I guess. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. That's a good change up. That's a good change up. I love it. All right. Now I'm happy. Let's go. This map is gonna get started off in 1 second. Take us off the lynch.
Oh, look, it's going to be an absolute, hopefully, peach of a game right now, as we see Bisho trying to make some magic happen. But Patroid, he is really showing some experience now, trying to show off those mechanics right now, but it is not to be right now, as we see Lucas trying to dribble upfield. Bailey trying to find the pass to Lucas, but it's goodly intercepted by Patroid, trying to make something happen. And this Hydra's team, they are really starting to show off a few passes, and when they finally connect, as we saw in Game 1, they can create some absolute classic goals.
Oh yeah, indeed, and yeah, I think Hydras are gonna take it all the way here. Not to the win, of course, in the next game, but I think they can take it to Champions Field here. I think Mirage are falling off, and I think they're gonna be lucky in the Champions Field here, but. Let's see what's going to happen as the last 4 minutes of this game is ticking out.
Oh, sorry, excuse me there, a bit of a sneeze at the moment, but sorry for anyone's ears, if that went
It
very
was
low, I can't
noise
tell.
cancelled out, it was noise cancelled
Okay,
out.
that's good, we don't want to hurt people's ears, as we see Lucas there, banging it off the crossbar. Patroid with Noose's steal to fake it in front of the net there. Oh, that could come to bite Hydra's back later in the series. That was so close. They'll be really ruined that chance.
Yeah, so close yet so far. It was a very, very, very much open goal, I would call it like that. But what's open as well is not that goal. Lucas here gets it to the ceiling. Just get another touch from Betsu, gets another touch. Bisho takes it to the sidewall. Kendo can follow it up. Kendo, just a 50 with Bailey, wins it. And that's very close to Patroid scoring there, but just couldn't touch it. It's blocked out on it for the counter attack though. Lucas just get in front of the goal. Kendo gets it out. Almost gets ducked by Betsu there. But doesn't. Lucas just gets it out, gets it over Bisho, gets bumped in the meantime. Can he take control of it? No, he cannot. Kendo flicks it over. Bailey actually gets a touch of it. Metsuda gets it to the side. We'll just continue. Good flip by him on the back. But Lucas there maybe. Kendo gets it out. Bailey just continued out the wall. Oh, a little mistake here. But Patroid takes full advantage of it. Kendo, no, that's a mistake.
That is extremely poor right now. Patroid gets a good touch there, but Lucas, oh, he hits it slightly across his net. Both his teammates try to bail him out as much as possible, but Kendo is just too strong. He just 50s it too hard, and that is 1-0 to Mirage, looking to break the duck and finish off this series.
Indeed, but I'm not sure. Oh, is that gonna go in? Oh no, it's looking out for Hydras here.
Oh, that is rather poor right there. Kendo gets up, he kind of fakes it, maybe gets a slight touch, fakes it the defender and Mensu, and he doubles the lead with 2 minutes remaining. That's not looking good at all for Hydra.
Oh, indeed. Not indeed looking good for Hydras here. I think they haven't come back to the leads ever since when they get a goal against them, they haven't been really coming back to the goals here. So let's see if they maybe can do it here. But
yeah. Oh, no, continue, sorry.
Yeah, I'm skeptical.
You're skeptical, well. Yeah, a minute and a half left. It's looking less and less likely as the clock ticks down, but again, all you need is one moment of magic and that can turn an entire series. As we nearly out of there from Lucas. But Bisho He has just been proving ever crucial right now for his team, Aaron.
Oh, another moment. That's open. That's open. Lucas just needed to touch it, but he didn't.
It is a really awkward angle for Lucas. He was kind of coming from inside the net area. There was just no one ready for Hydras, and oh, that was probably one of the best chances that they could have potentially got with this last minute of the game, and they really need to make something happen now if they want any chance of coming back in this game. And they're trying to make something happen with a passing play, but Mentsu just booms it away into the corner, and what gives as far as Patrick, they're giving away the ball way too easily right now, Aaron.
Oh yeah, they're giving it up, and 40 seconds. I think they've given up the whole series here, but they keep it alive here. As Patrick shoots it up, Mentsu tries to challenge that, but can't. Lucas now uber commits on the wall there. Goes back now. Bailey, can he touch it again? Yes, he can. Can he make Kendo awkward here? Yes, he can. Mentsu now. Oh, a little double commit there, and that's game 3-1. Oh, is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, come on. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Nah, yeah, yes, it is. It's game.
And that's it. That is it. That is all she wrote for these teams tonight. While it isn't as crucial as maybe some other times. Not even it. Unfortunately, commiserations to Hydras on this game right now, but this is not the last we will see them, as they will still be playing in playoffs this weekend. Just started from the lower bracket as Mirage continue in that upper bracket in their place.
Yeah, I mean, let's be fair here. Hydras are gonna go far in the lower bracket in the playoffs. I'm gonna be fair. They're gonna probably make it to the top. Grants is a little over the top, but I think Mirage here, as it stands, are a stronger side today, and unfortunately, Hydras weren't today. But if it's their weekend, in the weekend, we might be seeing them again, and maybe perhaps in the grand final.
Potentially, this could be the exact same matchup in that grand final. We have no way to predict the future. Only luck will know, or who knows? Maybe Arch will know. Maybe he has the script already written in his back pocket. We'll have to find out at the weekend. You'll have to really join in if you really want to find out what that script is. And any leaks of the script right now, Aaron, for the weekend?
Any scripts? I mean, get the bracket in there real quick. But before we do that, we're gonna head into the series MVP here. It's going to be Kendo with 9 shots, 4 goals, 1 assist, 7 saves, and 4 demos, and 1,400 points. I would say it's kind of average, but no, it does do it. It does do it. It does do it, and definitely deserved it. Kendo played really well today, and just like his producing, it's phenomenal.
You say that. You say it's average, but then again, all the players in that team shone in different games. Patrick was top at one game where he played unbelievable. Kendo was unbelievable at a different game. It was just unbelievable for everyone. And Bisho, how could I forget Bisho? He early on in that series, he was absolutely phenomenal as well. It was just a really solid team performance. Not one player stood out absolutely phenomenally.
Yeah, I totally agree with you here. But heading on right onto the playoffs bracket here, we're gonna see a little recap here. That's gonna be Journeyman versus Mystics here. A close game, I would say. And then Mirage going to face Anka here in the upper bracket. Ash versus Nightfall, and Nice versus Hydras. And that was it for today, I would call D-Lynch.
Yeah, no, that is the final series for tonight. We just want to give a big shout out to everyone again, all the casters, all the players, and just everyone for making it an absolutely phenomenal time. I want to thank you for being a lovely co-caster for tonight, Aaron. Somebody in kind of the last minute, as unfortunately we did have someone kind of be a bit sick today, so they could not participate. So it's great, big thank you, shout out to you for just somebody at the last minute. Obviously, gotta give an absolute phenomenal shout out to Mal for streaming all this today. Done some absolutely stellar work on the production, and most importantly, we gotta thank everyone for tuning in today. And you know, look, RSC wouldn't be RSC without all the players and the fans, so keep on watching and make sure to join for that weekend, and we will see you all again next time. Peace.
Peace out.
Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to